Alright friends, so today I am featuring MOTD Cosmetics makeup brushes. The exact set that I'm actually featuring today is called the Luxe Essentials Brush Set. So it comes with 5 face brushes and then 3 eye brushes. So this look that I'm wearing on my face today was applied with all of these brushes. They're super amazing, super versatile, so I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys how amazing and wonderful these brushes are and how they work. They come in this little bag, and this set comes with 8 brushes. It is from MOTD Cosmetics, and I'll show you guys what the brushes look like. So it comes with 5 face brushes and then 3 eye brushes. The eye brushes I just recently started using just because I'm not like super good at eye makeup, to be honest. So I've just started kind of playing around with them. But the face brushes are absolutely amazing. These brushes are ridiculously soft. So like, I don't know if you can just see like that amazing. They're just so soft. So I'll kind of like feature each individual brush and kind of show you guys what is up with these ones. If you like them, you should check them out, but you will because they're super amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the Beauty and the Base brush. You can't really see the words anymore because they've kind of rubbed off, but this is their foundation brush. It is super dense. It's pretty, not super dense, it's pretty dense. So the the foundation just applies really nice onto your face, and it doesn't seem like hardly any of it gets stuck in there. Like I used it one time, this is like, I washed it and then have used it just one time since, and the brush is still pretty clean because the makeup doesn't get like stuck in there very much. It mostly goes on your face. So this is a great brush for applying your primer as well. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to apply the primer with this brush. So stinking soft. Next up, I'm going to apply the foundation. So I'm going to just apply it directly on the brush. Don't need too much because it spreads it out really well. Okay, so there's the foundation applied with the Beauty and the Base brush. So this is great for stippling, you know, adding the foundation. It just makes it look so smooth, and I love some brushes, they just like leave like streaks on your face. This brush does not. This brush is amazing and blends everything onto your face really nicely. So next up, I'm going to be applying my concealer, and I'm going to be using the Conceal Your Secret brush. So it's a pretty fluffy concealer brush, but it's still pretty dense, so it blends the concealer really well. I also use this for one other thing, and I'll show you guys in just a minute. So I'm going to apply the concealer really quickly. Okay, so I've applied the concealer, and I'm going to go back with my foundation brush and then just blend that a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this is because I applied too much concealer, and this will kind of soak up a little bit of the like extra stuff that I got, so it's not like super heavy and cakey and whatever. Right, so there's that, and it's blended in pretty well. Next up, I'm going to go in with that same concealer brush, and I'm going to add some powder. So the combination of this powder with these brushes is absolutely my favorite. I honestly think that they were like meant to be together. But this is the 100% Bamboo Blur powder, and it works so amazing with these brushes. So I'm going to start with the Conceal Your Secret brush, and I'm going to kind of apply it heavily under there to set the concealer, and so that it doesn't like cake up and like crease and all that. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So like I said, this brush is very versatile, so it's good for applying the concealer, and it's also good for kind of setting the powder, applying the setting powder to your eyes. Alright, so there's that, and I'm actually going to go in with this Set and Go powder brush, and I didn't actually say very much about it, but this brush is so fluffy and so stinking soft. This is obviously the setting powder, or sorry, the powder brush, so I'm just going to apply it all over my face and kind of set that foundation that I have on my face already. And I'm letting that that powder sit for just a little bit, and then I'll brush it off. This, I'm not kidding you, the combination of this brush with that bamboo blur powder is amazing. Oh, there's that. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of bronzer. So this, and I'm going to be doing that with the Get Cheeky With It blush brush. This is actually for blush, but this is great for applying bronzer or for like contouring, and then obviously for blush as well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that really quick. So I love applying the bronzer with this brush just because it's got such a great angle to kind of get a little bit more of a chiseled look on the cheekbones, and then like just down here. I feel like sometimes the some of like the powder brushes are a little bit too thick, so it kind of goes further than you'd actually want. So like right here, where this is a little bit more detailed, so you can get like more precise, I guess you could say, like in the areas that you want it in. So I definitely love this brush. Next, with that same Get Cheeky With It brush, I'm going to apply the blush, and it goes perfectly on the cheekbones. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. And I applied just a little bit too much, but I'll show you guys how to clean that up. Okay, so I applied too much. I'm going to go in with the powder brush, and I'm actually going to just go ahead and clean up a little bit, and that'll kind of decrease the pink on my cheeks and kind of make it more neutral. So there we go. Next up, I'm going to be doing a little bit of highlighting, and I'm going to be using, oh sorry, no, I'm going to actually contour my nose just a little bit, and I'm going to be using the Supermodel Sculpt brush. And then that's what this one looks. It kind of looks like smaller on camera than it actually is in real life. This brush is also like, what's it called? It's dense but fluffy at the same time. So it's got quite a bit of, what is it called? Like fibers, I guess. But it also is pretty like fluffy and soft. So I'm going to contour just a little bit with this brush, so this brush is great for contouring and then highlighting as well. So I'm just going to do that really quick. And there we go. And now I'm going to highlight using that same brush. So just right here. This can also get you like a more precise highlight, so you can kind of get more detailed as to where you want that highlight, which I like. I prefer a more dense brush for highlighting than I do like a fluffier brush, because I can kind of control where the highlight is going. Otherwise, sometimes, you know, you get a little out of hand with the highlight. So just on the tip of my nose. And up here. Super simple. So here is your powder brush, foundation brush, we've got the blush brush, the Supermodel Sculpt brush, which is the like the contouring highlight brush, and then the concealer brush. There we go. Now we're gonna go into the eye brushes. Super soft. This one's pretty dense, fluffy, and then like really soft and fluffy on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with the Miss Shady Lady brush, and this is the like a eyeshadow brush, kind of like an all-over brush. So I'm gonna go in with it, just all over. Alright, and again with the other. Next up, I'm going to go in with the crease brush, and this is called Eye Catching Crease, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to go in on the crease. And to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of just going with it. I'm not very familiar with like doing eye makeup because I don't do it very much, but so I'm kind of testing them out as well. Okay, and if you kind of did like a little messy thing, you can go in with your Conceal Your Secret brush and then just kind of clean up around that. And it gets perfectly in the eyelid area that you need to clean up without being like over crazy or anything. Next up, I'm going to use the Straight to the Point brush. This guy right here. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go with a little bit of a darker color. And I'm going to just do kind of like the waterline. Oh, and real quick, just before I do that, this brush right here is great for like filling in your eyebrows if you need to do that. It would be a great brush for like a cat eye if you wanted to do that as well. It's also a great brush for like for your lips, like if you're cleaning up the outside of it. Super versatile as well. You can use it for a lot of different things. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna go in again with the Miss Shady Lady brush, and I'm gonna add like a highlight to the inner corners of my eyes, kind of to open them up a little bit. Okay, so in all honesty, I really don't have anything negative to say about these brushes. They're amazing, they're very versatile, they super soft. I've never felt like a brush like be too rough on my face, but I've never felt a brush be like as soft as these brushes are as well. So I would definitely recommend these. If you guys are interested in buying them, I do have a coupon code that you can use to get 10% off of your order, and I'll link all of that below in the comments. If you guys have any suggestions for me of like different ways I could even use these brushes or what you think about them, let me know. Just comment below and then let me know what your thoughts are if you've tried these brushes. Thank you for watching.